Hi everyone, it's Dr. Elizabeth. Welcome to Skinny Dipping in the Fountain of Youth, where I share with you all of my secrets on how to be undeniably radiant, beautiful, youthful, and sexy at every age. So in this week's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you my second in a series of secrets I'm calling How to Manifest Your Dreams in 2016. So if you want to know what secret number 2 is, stay tuned. So last week we spoke about the updraft factor, and if you guys didn't have the opportunity yet to check that out, go ahead. I'm going to place a link right here, right where that little beautiful palm tree is. Go ahead, go back and watch that one. This is a series I'm creating called How to Manifest Your Dreams in 2016. The first video was last week. This is the second video. So before you watch this one, if you'd like, go back, watch the first one, and then come back and join us for this one. So in this week's video, again, we are going to be using our beautiful journals. Don't you guys love this? I love this journal. As I said last week, one of the things I'm manifesting for 2016 is the love of my life, my beautiful beloved, intimate partnership. That's why every time I see this journal here, every time I use it every day, it just reminds me of what I'm manifesting. And that's a really powerful thing to do when you are looking to create something that you really want in your life. You like just simple but clear and powerful reminders and the little things. So every time I pick this journal up, I go, there's my beloved. All right, yeah, that's what I want. And it just is like a little inspiration every day. That's just a little extra tip. So last week we talked about the updraft factor. This week I'm going to be introducing the JLF Factor, and I call this truly the secret X factor to manifesting your dreams. So you're probably thinking, JLF Factor? I've never heard of that. What does that even mean? The reason you haven't heard of it is because I created it, and I created it when I was working with my clients, because what I found is this secret X factor truly was the thing that helped them to not only manifest what they want, but have a genuinely happy and fulfilling life. And that's what we all really want, right? That's why you guys are here. That's why you're tuning in. That's why I'm sharing this information with you. So let's go ahead and break down the JLF factor. And I want to show you exactly how to utilize this principle to help you manifest your dreams in 2016. So what does the JLF even stand for? It's a great question. It stands for the joy factor, the love factor, and the fun factor. And truly, when you apply these 3 keys, it is the triple secret X factor to help you manifest what you want in your life right now. So let's go ahead and break this down. Let's do this. Let me explain to you guys how I actually developed the JLF factor. I've been working with clients for a while now, and what I found is no matter whether they had nice careers, they had nice relationships, they were making money, from the outer eyes, someone looking in on their life, one would think, wow, they have it all together. They would come to see me and they're like, Dr. Elizabeth, I'm not happy. And I kept hearing this over and over again. These successful people who have manifested a lot in their life kept on saying, I'm not happy. And literally what I saw it as is this insidious itch that could not be scratched. No matter what toys they got, no matter what degrees they got behind their name, no matter who they married, no matter what title was on the the door at their office, what business they created, it didn't matter. They were still unhappy. So as I began to work with them, I began to look at this. I kept on saying to myself, what is this insidious itch that they weren't able to scratch? And that's why I developed the JLF factor, because what I found time and time again in all these clients I was working with is they were missing these 3 factors in their life. They were missing joy, they were missing love, and they were missing fun. And because of that, they showed up in my office as feeling not happy. Even though from the from the outsider looking in, they're like, why wouldn't they be happy? They have everything. No. If you don't have joy and love and fun in your life, no matter what you have, you will not feel fulfilled. So this is the reason I wanted to introduce this factor into your life and invite you to apply it to your own manifestations right now. That way, no matter what it is you're looking to create, once you get it, if you're utilizing the JLF factor to get it, you won't end up like these clients of mine, getting the things that they want. Putting, in my book I talk about the ladder of life, and most people will grab their ladder of life where they think that thing that they think is going to make them happy, and they put that ladder of life up against the building, climbing up thinking that's the thing that's going to make them happy, and they get to the top and they're like, I got to the top, I'm not happy. And I see it time and time again with the people I work with. However, there is hope, you guys. When we apply the JLF factor in our lives, that truly does allow people to be fulfilled, to be happy, to be content, to be peaceful, to be okay with where they are. So, now that I described to you how I developed this and what it is all about, you're probably wondering, well, how do I do that? It's actually a lot easier than you think. Let's start with, actually they all go hand in hand. So I think instead of breaking them down individually, the joy factor, the love factor, and the fun factor, I'm going to give you a couple of exercises that are going to help you to manifest more of the JLF factor in your life, because they do all go together so beautifully. So what I want you guys to do first is I want you to get out your beautiful journal. And as I was talking to you guys earlier, get out your beautiful pen. I happen to really love writing with this purple pen. You guys, just get a pen that you really enjoy writing with, so that when you look at this, when you're creating this, the actual process is fun and joyful for you. And you love doing it. That's the first example of the JLF factor. So as I talked about last week, in our journal so far, what we've done is what I manifested in 2015. Then you write that down and you celebrate it. Make sure you guys celebrate it and message me, okay? Message me down below and let me know how you celebrate it. Now, here, what do I want to manifest in 2016? Begin to get clear. It's the beginning of the year now. Begin to get clear on what are the things you want to manifest. Probably a lot of you already know, but if you don't, just begin to ask yourself, what would make me happy? What would give me joy? What would be fun to do? What would bring love into my life? And then start writing down the things that you want. And then, again, the updraft factor, start asking yourself, who can I enroll to help keep me committed to manifesting what it is that I want in 2016? And make your list of people, and then take the next step. Call them up on the phone, send them an email, say, hey, listen, here's what I want to manifest. What do you want to manifest? Show them the video, invite them to watch the video as well, or watch it together and say, hey, listen, what do you want to manifest? Great, I want to manifest this. So how can we do that together? And then make a commitment to it, and then pinky swear. No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. I'm really big on my pinky swears. I take them very seriously, because when we commit to each other, that's the thing that keeps us going, oh, that's right. When we want to go, oh, forget about it. We have to go, oh, that's right, I said I would do this. It's interesting because, I'm on Snapchat, as a lot of you guys know. I'm on Snapchat every day, and I do intention of the day. And I'm going to go ahead right here, right by that beautiful tree again, and I'm going to put my Snapchat username, which is Dr. Elizabeth Live. And I invite you guys to join me on Snapchat. Every single day, I do intention of the day. And allow those intentions of the day, whether you choose the one I choose or create your own, it keeps us on track. And today, the intention of the day in honor of 2016 is consistency. And the thing about consistency is showing up even when we don't feel like it. You know, you guys all know there are days when we're like, yes, let's go to the gym. Yes, let's eat healthy. Yes, let's go out and with my friends. Let's do all this and let's create my business. Then there are days you're just like, I don't want to do it. So if you're committed to being consistent, and that is your intention. Like, consistency is my intention not only for the day, it's my intention for the year. And when we stay committed to that intention, for me it's consistency, and we're consistent in whatever it is we've said we wanted to do. Because the thing is, here's the thing, I can say I want to manifest the love of my life, I want to have the body of my dreams, I want to have, you know, great business, I want to grow my YouTube channel. It's one thing to say that, and it's great to have that vision, but the final step in that is, what action steps are you taking to move you in the direction of manifesting your dreams? Because dreams without action steps behind them just stay dreams, and they never get you anywhere. You have to take the action steps. So the intention of the day, when we set an intention, that helps us to stay consistent in our action steps. And that's a really, really powerful and important tool to use when we're looking to manifest and create our dreams for this year. So, okay, so back to the JLF factor. So here, for the updraft factor, I defined, last week what that is. Now let's go over here and we're gonna just write down the JLF factor. And then what I want you guys to do is I want you to look at what you want to manifest for 2016. And this is actually a really fun thing to do. This is not a burdensome thing. This is like an exciting thing. I want you guys to look and say, okay, let's say for some of you, you want to be consistent and go to the gym, get a stronger body. So then you say to yourself, how can I incorporate the joy, love, and fun factor to help me manifest my dreams? So this is where we get to be creative. And you can do this with your updraft factor partner. So you can say, okay, I want to get a healthier body. How could I make that more joyful? How can I make that more filled with love? And how can I make that more fun? And then you start thinking, okay, so as an example for me, my gym is filled with all of my beloved friends. And that's one of the things, besides Ricky, my workout partner, who's my updraft factor partner, that gets me there, because it's actually fun to go to the gym. I've created an environment and a place, Gold's Gym Venice, where I've developed beautiful relationships with these gorgeous people, and it's actually fun to go there. So see how the fun factor, I'm utilizing the fun factor to help me manifest what it is I want to create. So the joy factor. Some of you guys know I posted a video recently about acro yoga. My girl Koya, I'm gonna give a shout out to my girl Koya Webb. Mwah. I love you, Koya. She is an amazing acro yoga practitioner and also teacher, and she invited me to do acro yoga with her. Okay, I fell so madly in love with this exercise art form. It really truly is. It's like martial arts. It is an art form. I fell so madly in love with this. So this is a perfect example of the JLF factor. It gives me great joy to fly in the air doing acro yoga. I absolutely love it, and it is super, super, super fun. That's an example of utilizing the JLF factor to manifest what it is that I want. Let's say I decided I wanted to run. Now, for some of you, you may love running. My girl, I'm going to give a shout out to Christina, Fully Rock Christina. A lot of you guys know her, and if you don't, check out her YouTube channel. And also check out Koya Webb. She's amazing too. Christina and actually Koya love to run. I mean, they can pump out 8-10 miles like with the drop of a hat, like in the snap of the finger. That's not my art form. I'm not built like a runner. Running is not joyful, it's not fun, and I do not love it. So why would I do it? Just because, running is good for you, who cares if it doesn't give you joy, you love it, and it's not fun? You have to see. So you can see how we incorporate the JLF factor in exercise to allow us to show up and really enjoy it, because if we love it, we're going to do it more often. Another example is, as you guys know, I am a salsaholic. I'm addicted to salsa dancing. I adore salsa dancing. So it's easy for me. It gives me great joy. I absolutely adore it. And it's super fun for me. So when I go out salsa dancing and I dance literally for 3 hours straight, that's my cardio. But it's not like I'm sitting there going to the gym and having to sit on the bike and go, oh my God, looking at the time. Has it been 15 minutes? Has it been 20 minutes? It's 3 hours of hardcore cardio. I dance one partner after the next, after the next, after the next. 3 hours has passed. I don't know how many hundreds of calories I've burned, and I've had the time of my life. That's another perfect example of the JLF factor. So what I'd like you guys to do until we meet again next week, because this is a series. I'm going to be creating several videos incorporating the principles that I teach in my book. The JLF Factor is one of those principles I teach in my book. And this is week 2. So I want you guys to go ahead, where we wrote down the JLF Factor, I want you guys to start thinking, what do I want to manifest? And what are great ways to do that would give me joy, that would be fun, and that I would love? And let's say you don't know. You might write something down and you might go, oh, you know what? I don't know. So I'm going to give you guys an invitation. And I talk about this in my book. I invite you to go on an adventure to discover what it is that brings you joy, that you love, that is fun to do in the area that you want to manifest for 2016. And be very intentional about this. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to say to yourself, okay, today I'm going on an adventure, and my intention is to discover what it is that lights my heart on fire in the areas in which you're wanting to create for 2016, for this year. And then what happens is, when you set that powerful intention, as you go about your day, you could pass by a studio and you could see African dance class, and you'll be like, oh my God, I hadn't even thought about that. That would be a great way for me to get my exercise in 2016. That would be a great way for me. Let's say you just want to meet people. Let's say your intention is to create better friendships with people or meet new people. Going to a class is a fantastic way to do that. So you might not have seen that sign had you not made the intention and put it into your consciousness. Okay, I'm going on an adventure to discover ways of doing X, whatever, fill in the blank, build my business, bring in the love of my life, exercise more, eat healthier, whatever it is that you set down as your creation and manifestation for 2016. And then all of a sudden you see that. One of the things I'm doing is I love dancing. So I'm going to start doing, besides acro yoga, samba dancing. My intention is to be performing in the samba dance group. This is the first time I've said that out loud. Everybody else in the dance company will be in their 20s, and I'll be 57. It'll be fantastic. And I get to wear my sexy little samba outfit, but that's one of my intentions. So I'm going to start going to samba dance class with the intention that by the end of this year, I'll perform on stage. So you can see how I put that in motion, and then what happens is I actually manifest that creation because I've said it out loud, and then I've taken the action steps to create what it is that I want. All right, you guys, that's a lot for today. If you have any questions about, let's say you guys are wanting to manifest something in particular and you don't quite see how you can incorporate the JLF factor into that manifestation, send me a message below here on YouTube, or you can send me a message on Snapchat or Instagram. I'll put my link for Instagram and for Snapchat. It's Dr. Elizabeth Live right over here. Or like I said, message me below and let me know, and I'd be happy to support you guys, all right? The more, think of this, I created this channel to be a community where we support each other in realizing our dreams and the greatest life imaginable for all of us. So it's my joy, it's my delight to support you guys. So reach out to me, all right? So, oh my gosh, you guys, did you see the little hummingbird? He loves you guys. It's so perfect. It's the JLF Factor, and the hummingbird, which represents joy, shows up. He shows up every time. Every time I talk to you guys, he shows up. He just loves you. If you enjoyed our time together and you enjoyed the information in this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love that. And if you'd like to be a part of our community, please subscribe. And also, please reach out. I would be delighted to support you guys in manifesting your dreams. The more we come together, the more we all can create what it is we want and manifest and create our dreams in 2016. I love you. I appreciate you. And remember, happy skinny dipping in the fountain of youth. Mwah. See you guys next week. Ciao.